What's up, Internet? My name is Nerdy.
And I'm Clarice.
And this is The Last of Us, episode number 8 out of 9, which means this episode is my favorite word.
Penultimate.
The penultimate episode of The Last of Us. I have loved that word ever since the penultimate book in a series of unfortunate events.
Oh.
I was a precocious child. If you like this show and you want to watch the whole thing, you want that full-length reaction, go over to patreon.com/nerdynightly. That is the place for that. But if not, stay here for an episode of The Last of Us that can only be good things. Joel, he's fine right now. Totally. He's not unconscious in a basement.
Yep. Everything is very happy.
They're going to meet happy people who give them medicine and supplies, send them on their merry way.
Nice
no
people.
conflict.
No, never.
This is the weird episode of The Last of Us with zero conflict.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
Oh, religious imagery. That's great. Religious people have never done anything bad.
This is Banff.
Yeah, it is. We've eaten in that restaurant.
Yeah, I know.
And God will wipe away all tears from their eyes, for there will be no more death.
I love that God carries around hankies. It's very considerate.
Oh. Hey! The guy he looked at there is the original voice of Joel in the game.
Oh, nice. They must be Canadian. Their like jackets are all undone.
He looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically healed.
Yeah, he's good.
I really thought she was about to read him a pun.
That gun is so large.
Yep. And they're a very tiny person. Without spoiling the game, for those of you who don't want spoilers for the game, this sequence right here is the hardest thing in the world to figure out the first time you play through it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong for so long.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
That's so frustrating.
The gun is nearly as tall as
I know.
they are. You good?
Yeah. She hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a large target, and you have a scope, so I guess, like...
Well, and she's got training from Fedra, right?
Yeah, like I just was like, God, if I was stuck in this situation, I'd be like,
Quickly, whoever shot it's probably nearby.
Drop your rifles! Now!
We're not asking for charity. We can trade you for some of the deer. We have, what do you need? We have boots.
Medicine? Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back, you get half the deer.
It's a fair trade.
yeah, half a deer.
You can feed a lot of people with half a deer.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, Ellie doesn't even need half, right?
Yeah.
10 steps back.
Get him away from his gun. Let's go, Ellie.
You the one that's sick? That's why you're out here on your own?
God, she's smart. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's
They
fine.
seem really friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Is this some weird cult thing?
Well, you sort of kind of got me there. I am a preacher.
So you went from teacher to preacher because what, it fucking rhymes?
Yeah, exactly. Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man. And get this, that crazy man was traveling with a little girl. Everything happens for a reason. James, lower the gun.
She is the one that killed Alec, isn't she?
She didn't kill anybody.
Fuck. That everything happens for a reason line. Ugh.
So you're just gonna let her get away?
It's a little bit different.
I'm worried she's just gonna lead them straight to Joel.
Yeah. It's a reasonable concern. They've been living in the mountains. She's never seen snow before. Well, no, she would have seen snow.
Joel, where the fuck do I put this?
Just make sure you squeeze the air bubbles out first. Oh. If you're ever doing that to me, squeeze the air bubbles out first.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
If you're using a syringe and you're injecting liquid into somebody, if there's any air bubbles in it, you can kill them. So you have to tilt it up, tap it, let the air to the front, and then squirt a little bit out at the top so all the air is out, so you don't push air into their bloodstream. It's very important.
I thought your blood carried oxygen.
No. It does.
I know.
But it carries it on the red blood cells,
I'm just giving you shit.
and bubbles will kill you when they pass through your heart
That's
or
fine.
your brain. Don't die. That's what our street looked like yesterday morning.
Yeah, honestly. It's freaking March. Like,
It's a cold March. We had a lot. We didn't have any snow in February, though.
well, we had a little bit, but yeah.
Big one.
Nothing.
And we'll bring that man to justice.
You should kill him. You should kill both of them.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Was not expecting that.
No.
But the truth is, Hannah, you will always have a father.
In the Lord.
Amen.
These people are clearly happy. This is great.
Yeah. They seem like they're doing just fine.
Woo! I'm sweaty.
What? The show? No.
A little bit.
No.
But also, there's no fucking way they would find her now.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they show that storm. You're not finding someone's tracks in the snow. A storm in that kind of snow. They showed some pretty intense winds for the Midwest. They kept the horse in the garage. The horse is like, what the fuck is going on? Where am I?
Better than outside.
I don't know. I feel like that horse would get antsy in the night. It would be tough. Unless it's like very well trained. In my experiences, horses don't love like fully enclosed spaces. You know what that means. Come on, Ellie.
We bring that girl back with us. She's just another mouth to feed.
If we leave her out here, she'll die.
Yeah, maybe that's God's will.
I hate him so much.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. As soon as he hit that girl, though, there was like...
Joel, do not fall asleep.
He's in great shape.
He's fine.
There's a secret door? They found the best house.
Hey, motherfuckers!
Ah, fuck.
I got her!
Oh, Ellie.
Do it.
I'm out of tea. Or of anything comfortable to sip on when I'm stressed.
I'm so sorry.
2 of you with me. Drag the horse. You so hungry for vengeance? Deliver it.
That horse, yeah, there's no way you leave that horse, right?
Oh, no,
that's
is...
a lot of meat.
Yeah.
In a world like this, oof. You've never had horse, have you?
No.
It's not my favorite. When you're hungry. I've actually never had cooked horse. I've only had raw horse.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's horse sashimi in Japan. I didn't just eat horse off I realize that sounds super weird. It's a delicacy in this one prefecture in Japan. Joel needs a shot of whatever it was they put in Patrick Mahomes' ankle during the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Fuck. Whew. All right, Joel, up and at 'em. Oh, fuck! Ah, right in the... Got him. Ah.
Efficient.
Yup. I don't like that he's smiling. That was weird.
I didn't like any of those noises.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you hear me say the others want to kill you?
Yeah.
But I stopped them.
Fuck you.
Why don't we just start with your name?
Eat shit.
Right, your friend. And how is he?
Better than you'd think.
And what I'm offering you is a beginning. But if you can't find a way to trust me, then yes, you are alone.
Even if she tried to fit into that community, she'd last 2 days.
Yeah, there's no way.
Ellie ain't putting up with that shit.
Oh, shit.
You don't fuck around with daddy.
Nope. Oh, God. They kept it in. Let's go, Joel. Ooh.
I don't know any girl.
You focus right here, or I'll pop your fucking kneecap off.
Oh, the town!
What town?
Silver Lake.
Whew.
You're gonna point to where we are and where your resort is. And it better be the exact same spot your buddy points to.
That's where we are. I swear. Go ask him, he'll tell you. I'm not lying.
No!
Joel's feeling a lot better.
I don't know if he's feeling better. I think he's,
I ain't telling you shit.
think he's feeling.
I believe him. No.
Oh, that line is so fucking good!
Ooh!
That's okay. I believe him. Oh!
For what it's worth, this is just deer meat, I swear.
You're gonna chop me up into little pieces.
I'd rather not.
Ah!
I guess sooner.
You're an animal.
Well, yes, we all are. That's sort of the point.
So let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
But what was I supposed to do?
Not eat people.
Didn't he take another man's life to save yours?
He was defending himself.
He was defending you.
Yeah, he was defending a little girl.
You remind me of me. You're a natural leader. You're smart, loyal, violent.
I don't know if if you can tell if someone's a natural leader without seeing them in a group of people, but that's just my opinion.
Put that knife of yours in your hand, you'd stick me in a second.
That is true.
Yes.
I've always had a violent heart.
So naturally, I found Jesus.
What does cordyceps do? Is it evil? No. It's fruitful. It multiplies. It feeds and protects its children. And it secures its future with violence if it must.
The mushrooms, they're just like the Bible.
I'm a shepherd surrounded by sheep, and all I want is an equal, a friend.
What about my friend?
Like I said, loyal.
He's fucking great casting. Like, he's crushing this role.
Yeah. Fucking hate him.
No.
Imagine the life we could build.
Oh! Ah! Oh my god, that O was fucking perfect. Bella Ramsey is so talented.
I fucking know.
How did you put it? Tiny little pieces?
Yeah.
The church is just full of these guys, god damn it.
People are gonna be mad at this reaction. We've made a lot of religion jokes.
Look.
It's not our fault that it's the...
It's not our fault all
Pastors
priests
and
are pastors are pedophiles. It's not our fault. Oh god. Not you, sorry.
I know I was like gesturing at Satan, but it looked like I was like, my penis is God. Might as well be. The older I get, the more and more I understand why the Mother Superior at my high school kept trying to get me expelled.
You know, cults don't like people in their circles that don't follow what they teach. So.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, never mind. I understand what's going on. In the game, there is a location that isn't in the show. And I thought this was like replacing that. But it's not. Nah, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm infected. And now so are you. Roll up my sleeve. Look at it. Look at it! What did you say? Everything happens for a reason, right?
No, she would have turned by now. This isn't real.
That looks pretty fucking real to me.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Ellie just killed Joel! Oh, wow, they fucking did it! God damn! That's really sad.
I hope she gets him right in the dick. Oh.
I love that I'm like, it's so sad. We're a bad combo. Because one of us will always make an inappropriate joke.
Yes.
There's no way out, Ellie.
They did such a good job. This episode's awesome.
Yeah.
The doors are locked, and I have the keys.
If we go down, then we go down together.
You don't know how good I am!
Says the cannibalistic pedophile.
Yeah. I think he means in bed.
Nobody wants that.
No. But, you know, the men who think that they're really good in bed, generally you don't want that.
You see, I've changed my mind. I've decided you do need a father. So I'm gonna keep you.
God, that was fucking creepy. God damn. Oh, fuck. God, Ellie's hit her head a lot this episode.
Yeah.
I thought you already knew. The fighting is the part I like the most. There's no fear in love.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Oh god damn. Woo! Woo! Well done, Ellie. If anyone deserved it, he did.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Look, it's me.
I had a really bad day.
Yeah. I don't... Joel needs that jacket.
They'll find something. They'll be fine.
God damn.
One thing I will say for the game is it does a better job in that final beat or in the final bits of this storyline from the game explaining why the whole town doesn't like come running or see them.
Oh.
Because
There's a big fire happening.
there's a giant fire happening in the middle of their town and no one showed up.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're busy praying. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But
jeez.
goddamn. Wow, the guy who played that pastor dude, well done, dude.
Yeah.
You crushed it. You crushed the role.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
There was definitely a beat where I was like, are they cutting the cannibalism arc of this?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the reveal of the cannibalism was much later than I expected.
Yeah.
But it was at the right point for the story, and like it totally makes sense how it played out.
Yeah.
But there was definitely a section of this where I thought they were going to reveal it earlier, and then they didn't, and I was like, oh, maybe they like cut the cannibalism. No, they didn't.
No. No, you had the, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to feel bad for any of those people.
Yeah.
Well, no, for his military men among that group, I feel bad for like the people who don't know. That's awful.
Yeah. The people who are just there because they have nowhere else to go and are being protected. They don't know that they're eating people. And they probably don't know, or maybe they do, but they probably don't know like what he's doing. Like,
I am surprised to see another episode with no infected. They do play a part of this storyline in the game.
gotcha.
And that is all gone. So I was kind of surprised by that. And honestly, just how few infected have been in the show overall.
Yeah, this show is definitely more about the people.
And the game is too. The game just uses the infected as
levels.
Yeah, and you need them more to stretch out the like action time of the game, and I get that.
Yeah.
And so it's not even that I'm missing the infected so much as I'm like, considering the quality of the game, I'm surprised at how well they've managed to not feel the need to pull them into the show. Like I sometimes when you're watching a show like The Walking Dead, I feel like struggled with sometimes is like, oh, we haven't had a zombie in X number of minutes, so a zombie we're just gonna have a weird kind of encounter.
Yeah.
And this show has been like, we will only see the exact number of zombies we absolutely need to tell the most human version of the story.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed with it.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised by it because I think that like the easier thing to do is to be like action flash.
Yeah.
And they've really shied away from that. But they've overcome the need for that with the strength of the casting, the strength of the writing, and just like really excellent filmmaking throughout the entire show.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that like this show has consistently, I think we said it from episode 1, has chosen has made the better choice, even if it's not the easiest choice.
Yeah.
They're consistently striving for quality, and I think that it really shows. Like, there hasn't been like a weak moment in this. It's all been very, meticulously thought and planned out. And yes, it does help to have the structure of the game to go
Yeah.
off of. But, you know, that then brings a whole other layer to it as well that you have to work with or work around or work through, you know? So it's a different challenge as opposed to just making something from scratch. And they've done such an incredible job.
Yeah, I'm so curious how next week is going to play out. They've stuck pretty closely to the game so far. So other than Bill and Frank, which is kind of the biggest deviation in terms of the game.
Right.
And also, I think making Henry deaf is a big deviation in terms of that storyline.
Right.
Because in the game, he's not. Or Sam. Which one's the kid?
Sam.
I just played this like a week ago.
Sam.
Sam. Sam in the game is not deaf.
Yeah.
So those are kind of the biggest deviations so far. And they haven't been to do with Joel and Ellie at all. Like the Joel and Ellie storyline is very coherent adaptation-wise.
Yeah.
And so I'm really curious to see what they do next week because it's a lot. And the fact that there's only one, like I kind of thought the last section would be 2 episodes. And the fact that it's only 1, I'm just so curious to see what they're going to do with that because it's huge.
Yeah.
Like next week is going to be massive.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited.
At least a full hour, I'm sure.
Yeah. I would hope so.
Yeah.
This episode was only 15 minutes, so I thought this one was going to be an hour. But I feel like they got through that. They told all of the beats of that storyline that are needed to understand it.
That's the thing. They're not like loose with their storytelling.
Yeah.
It's all very concise and very meticulous.
Which is why I think that it works so well. But I also think it's why it isn't working for some people who are not getting the story. Here's the thing. I think that if you don't like The Last of Us because you came into it wanting a kind of show that it is not, I understand that. I don't think that this is the most naturalistic way that I would have adapted the feeling of the game. But I think that it is adapting the story of the game perfectly. And I think that if you are a kind of person who wanted the feeling of the game a little bit more, the feeling of Joel's that he is, it's almost like he is running at pure adrenaline at all times to save Ellie.
Yeah.
And so he is like greater than usual man at times doing these impossible feats. I think that if you want that version of this, I can understand why this show might be a little bit underwhelming in terms of the action. Like I do think that it is lacking in that way. But at the same time, it is so successful at what it is trying to do that I'm not feeling that lack while I'm watching the show. It's only retroactively when I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh, well, in the game, like there are these big action things that haven't happened.
Yeah.
There are boss fights that haven't happened yet. And they're not going to happen. And for the show, that's fine because I can go play the game again, or I can go play the remake of the game, or I can go play the remaster of the game. There's many different ways to play this video game.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm glad they're telling their story their way for television in a way that I'm riveted by.
Yeah, I think they obviously had to make a choice. Because I think if they tried to do all of the things, they might not be as successful as at all of them. If you're disappointed because it doesn't have that same tension and like video gamey, like almost like heightened, whatever it is, like it's over the topness to it. I don't know how else to really describe it. But like trying to do what they're doing here while keeping that, like they definitely had to make some choices. I think if they tried to do all of it, it would not be as good.
I do wonder, given what the final arc of the storyline is, if the Infected are going to play a part next week. I feel like they will, and I'm just not sure. Because there is a way to tell the final arc of this story without involving any Infected whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I do wonder if I'm so curious how they're going to adapt what the last beats of this are into an episode of television.
Yeah.
And whether or not they're going to deviate more from the like, it's so tough, right? Because it's like, which hour of the last, probably 4.5 hours of gameplay will they pull from for next hour? And I'm hopeful the Infected play a part, just because we haven't really seen them in the main timeline since episode 5.
Yeah.
Obviously, we get the one in the flashback episode last week, but I'm just so curious. I've loved this. I've loved this experience so much, and It's gonna be crazy. I'm not really ready for next week. This week was easier because like there's something exciting about watching Ellie beat and kill the cannibal pedophile.
Yeah.
I don't feel as bad about that. It was tough watching her kill Nolan, and like Ellie killing Joel is a really weird thing for my brain.
Yeah.
The person who's been Joel in my head for so long.
Yeah.
But watching her kill the pedophile is a lot easier than what's coming.
Yep. No spoilers. But yeah, we only gotta wait a week and then it's done till the next season. But then it's over.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I'm also not ready for it to be over. I love this show.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch, and like I'm so sweaty. I put on antiperspirant right before we recorded.
And you already sweat through it all.
So sweaty. It's so stressful, but I love it. It's so fucking good. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, y'all, if you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is that little girl that the preacher slapped because that girl deserves better. Yeah. And I hope that, my hope is that in the absence of David, that town prospers and finds a way to a better life that isn't cannibalism. And they don't just get wiped out by bandits or some shit because this world is dark.
Yeah, that would suck.
I want the best for them. If you want to follow us around the internet, like they followed Ellie back to Joel and to their deaths, you can follow us around the internet. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
As always, y'all. Do something nerdy tonight.
Bye, guys.
Bye.